is to design something more than a glorified staircase. We're hoping that you look at the local community. It's one of the most diverse areas in all of New York City, which is really impressive. We thought it was really interesting to look at how public spaces can be democratic and how the local community can kind of take ownership of spaces. If you look at some of these images, when we were doing initial research for the project, we thought it was really interesting to look at how different people use public spaces, whether it's an open field or a hardscaped path or some sort of big open plaza. People use the space differently, but it's accessible to everyone. And with this being such a diverse area, how can you as a designer sort of look at the cultures that are present and the practices that are part of those cultures and design a space that can be used for gathering, community interaction, and for people to kind of program the space as they need it, and for it to provide opportunity for the local community to use.
The site's located just south of Forest Park, along the southern half of the Queensway development. In particular, it's at the platform of the old Ozone Park station of the Rockaway Beach line, in which that will be the site constraints as well for the competition. You'll be able to use the two streets running parallel with the station, and so it's two main intersections which you can use as two main access points, as well as everywhere along the platform, as well as underneath the platform. This area, it happens to be one of the viaducts where it bridges over the intersections, and along in between the two streets, there's all, as Frank mentioned, current automobile, mechanical shops, and just overall storage space, recycling areas. So that's all going to be space you will be able to access as your project area for proposals. The first prize for the competition will be $5,000, and second, $2,500, third, $1,000, and then there's a special student prize for $1,000. If you want to register the competition, please visit enyacompetition.org and follow on to the registration tab. Also, in the computer lab right to my right, all your lefts, all the computers have currently opened the webpage where you're really tempted to go register, which I encourage. You can go and start, you go register for the competition and get started.
Can you ask a question? Are you able to keep anything that's remains?
The one you could really, it's open to whatever you want underneath. I would recommend keeping the existing structure of the Queensway.
Well, yeah, the existing structure I think needs to remain, but you don't need to provide space for specific local businesses. It's an ideas competition. We're not proposing to actually get rid of all of these businesses that are working underneath the tracks. We're looking for you guys to address the design challenge of getting people from the ground level to the elevated park. And what are some unique and innovative ways to do that?
Well, while also addressing the diversity of the area, as was brought up in the previous presentations. The open space and the programs that you may propose, which is very much open-ended for this competition, should be very, very much community conscious. And in terms of eligibility, it's open to all all young professionals who graduate within 10 years of an accredited, actually any program, and it's open to architects, artists, engineers, landscape architects, urban planners, and really anything else. And then there is a special entry for all students as well, which they'll have their own category to, which will literally pick from all current students going through an accredited program. The August 22nd, which is today, is the launch. Submissions will be due January 6th. And by February, we're hoping to have the winners announced. And once the winners are all picked, July, in this space we're standing in, will be the exhibition for all the best proposals for this competition.
And we encourage everyone to take a look at the publications that are at the front desk, because certain entries are selected to be part of that publication. And so that's sort of a unique opportunity for young designers.
Special thanks to our graphic designers, Intercollaborative, and of course, Friends of the Queensway and Trust for Public Land, people, the groups we've been coordinating with for this amazing competition. And a special thanks to Center for Architecture, of course. And this is our committee. Feel free to spot us for the rest of the remainder of the night and ask us any questions you may have about the competition and anything else that may be pressing to you.
Yep, if you have questions, you can grab us, or we also have the website loaded in the computer lab. Feel free to browse and take a look at more specifics of the competition, or talk to any of us with a name tag.
Upon registering, you'll automatically have access to downloadable content, which will assist you for everything you need for your proposal in terms of program requirements, a 3D model as well to get you started. So I recommend registering as soon as possible.
Thank you guys so much.